Patriots, I am so excited to continue to do this series called Businesses for Liberty Interviews. I'm your host, Eric Corcoran. I love to bring on patriot business owners. They love their country. They're not running away from this flag. They love freedom and they love liberty, and they're not afraid to say they love the Lord. And I'm just so thankful to be here with the Harris family. You've seen them. They sang the national anthem. They've been involved all across the country with their business keepers at home. And I am so happy to be doing this with all of you. Thanks for joining me today.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us. Appreciate it.
It's so fun to do this. You know that. I mean, when you bring patriots together, you're going to have a good time, whether it's over coffee, you're having dinner together, you're doing sports together, whatever it is. But Janice, let me start with you. And thank you for being such a great example as a mom for liberty. You literally are a mother for liberty. What does being a patriot mean to you?
Well, I think I probably usually answer it this way: just a love of country, a love of our freedom, and a love of God and our God-given rights that we've been given in this country. And I think with given lots of giving privileges, it comes with great responsibility. And so just wanting to preserve the freedoms that we have enjoyed in this very short time that we've been on earth, but that our forefathers have fought for. So I think it's just very important to try to preserve that as best as we can. So just having the freedom to raise our family, to educate our children, to go to church where we want, to worship the way we want, to run our businesses the way we want, the way our forefathers intended it. So I'm just feel like I'm a patriot in that respect, and I want to fight for it. So.
Man. Well, Janice, would you go around and introduce your daughters? And I want each of you to not only say your name, but why are you a patriot?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, I'll start with the oldest that's here. Now, some of you may know we have 10 children, but 4 of our girls sew with our business. So we have 7 daughters and 3 sons. So this is just not even half of them.
You have a battalion. You have a battalion.
Yes, pretty much. Pretty much. So this is Clara, the oldest at home and the oldest in our sewing business. So this is Clara. So I'll let you go ahead and then I'll introduce the rest.
Oh, sure. Okay. So patriotism to me is just like what Mom said, we've been given so much. And so we do have a responsibility, and especially for this next generation, just preserving what we have. We've learned a lot in the past about 2-3 years since we've been involved in just politics in general, and just even with our business too, being free to do what we want. And I was talking to the girls yesterday, just being able to choose what kind of occupation we get to have, and we want to have. So, and I love what we do. I love sewing. I love creating. And so that's a great privilege for me, but it's also an honor, Lord, to be blessed, to live in this country and be able to have those freedoms. So that's what it means to me. And I strive every day to learn more and more. And I want to do what we can to preserve what we have here.
Absolutely. Amen.
Yeah. So that's Clara, and then the next one is Liberty, and she's the next daughter that's sews with us.
Hard to beat the name Liberty when we're fighting.
Liberty, yes.
Why are you a patriot, Liberty?
So part of the reason I am a patriot is because I was raised in a family who is very patriotic. I'm a post 9/11 baby, so that's how I got my patriotic name. And so it just kind of comes with the territory of being raised in a Christian home that loves our country. And we've been taught to fight for what we enjoy every day. And so I want to keep that legacy going. And so, yeah, I am my dad's personal assistant. So I go with him 3 days a week to Columbia. So I'm trying to preserve our freedom in that area. So that's what it means to me.
Absolutely.
Okay, and then after Liberty is Martha. This is Martha.
So I guess a patriot being a patriot to me is just, my parents have always taught us to be producers rather than consumers. And that whole, that concept has stuck with me all my life. It's something I've heard all my life growing up. And just to not take our freedoms for granted. And like some others have already said, our forefathers fought very hard to, have freedom to begin with. And so, again, we just feel like it's our responsibility to preserve that freedom that we've been given and the Lord has blessed us with. And, to whom much is given, much is required. So we just want to make sure that we're doing our best to preserve that freedom.
Amen. Amen. I love going back to the founding fathers. I mean, that's where,
Yes.
thank God we had that example, right? Of all those
Yes.
in this country.
Absolutely. And then our youngest is Ruby. So this is Ruby.
So my dad says a lot of times, one second, I just lost my train of thought. Anyway, well, Abraham just said a few days ago, he was saying it was of the people, for the people, and by the people. So we can't, have it of the people and for the people if it's not by the people. And so patriotism just means, getting involved. And okay, my dad's statement came back to me. If you're not taking action, somebody else is always on the outskirts waiting to take action. So yeah, and it's not always good that other, Democrats or whatever, other people are not true conservatives are always waiting to take action if you're not willing to. So just being able and willing to step up and take action when nobody else wants to. It's not always easy, but it's, well worth it. And if you can attain that freedom, it's, well worth it. So I'm just thankful to God that I'm here and living in this country and have parents that have taught me what patriotism means, and just to always strive to fight for it.